Atomic Theory Timeline by Aditya Solanki. Democritus found that atoms are not all the same, they are eternal, and always moving. He made a theory on this to explain why and how atoms were so small, and what they were about.
400 BC indivisible, solid sphere model.
Developed by Democritus. He said all matter is composed of indivisible tiny things made up into too small not being able to be seen by the eye structures.
1803 John Dalton. He proposed the atomic theory. He inferred proportions of elements in compounds. He found that the atomic weight, and chemical symbols. He also had the most useful atomic theory of matter. To come up with this, he tested gases and used evaporation to find out what the gases had on that mixture altogether.
1897, J. Thomson.
He found electrons and subatomic particles when he was working with cathode ray tubes. He was working with glass tubes and electricity and messed up and discovered electrons.
1897 Plum pudding model. Discovered by J. Thomson. He said the atom was a sphere of positive electricity, with negative particles throughout.
11. Ernest Rutherford.
He ionized gas using radiation, and found alpha and beta waves. He used his research in the magnetic properties of iron to find radio waves.
He also discovered the atomic nucleus using others' research and findings. To find this he did the Rutherford experiment.
Briefly, he used a thin foil made of gold metal to find positive and negative charges in an atom.
13. Niels Bohr. Niels figured out the structure of the atom, and their radiations. He also discovered the principle of complement. He introduced electrons from the book he wrote on the structure of the atom. He also started the basis of the quantum theory. Niels Bohr discovered this atom. It shows a positively charged nucleus surrounded by electrons. This was mostly to explain the Rydberg formula. The Bohr model is a hydrogen model.
It helps with the learning of the quantum theory.
1920s electron cloud model.
Electron cloud model discovered by Erwin Schrödinger and Werner Heisenberg. They said an atom consists of a dense nucleus and many protons and neutrons and is surrounded by electrons, but they all have different energy levels, and different charges.
Planetary or solar system model.
Both Rutherford and Bohr contributed into this model. Rutherford said the atom is mostly empty space with a nucleus that has a positive charge surrounded by negative electrons. Then Bohr said they circulate the atom.
Thank you for watching this video. Goodbye.